Hello and welcome back to another live. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. And yeah, back on the YouTube and Twitch for some darts and some football at the same time. On my screen over there, I'm going to be watching Southampton versus Tottenham, but we're mainly focusing on the darts, people. The World Championships starts today. Starts today. We'll try and do as many streams as possible when it comes to the darts, but obviously with the clashing with the footballing schedule, we're going to try and do two at the same time. But apparently, big up to Macy on the Twitch. Yes, apparently it does start at 7. That's why I moved the stream from. It was originally meant to be at 6:30, but I changed it to 6:50 because that's when the matches was going to start. So apparently it starts at 7. I need to actually click, so I'm keeping an eye on the screen and everything. But they've got Luke Humphries in the studio, who's going to be playing a lot later as well. I'm probably going to put my headphones on so I can have sound for the thing as well. But if you're obviously on YouTube, make sure to like the stream if you haven't already. And if you're on Twitch, give us a follow. Give us a follow because the Twitch is only very new. And yeah, we stream pretty much on both platforms and nearly every day. Nearly every day. So shout out to everyone that's here already. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to this. Obviously, Christmas scheduling's great. Great time for sport. It's a great time for sport. Football and darts. I'm a new darts fan, of course, but at the same time, still looking forward to it, man. Still looking forward to it. But shout out to you lot. Make sure to interact in the chat, get your thoughts in as well. I can't always bring comments up because I've got it on my Mac screen as well, but I will still read all your comments in the chat as always. And yeah, we're just here to have some fun, people. Here to have some fun. Here to have some fun. But it's going to be a long stream as well. It's going to be like 3-4 hours or whatever it is. I'm going to have to turn my heating off eventually as well. But give me 1 second and we'll get straight into it, people. But shout out to everyone that's here. Give me 1 second. All right. Just got this for sound.
Far away.
Okay. Why is my headphones not connected? Okay, that ain't working. That ain't working. Never mind. Guess I'm not going to have sound on for today. But at the same time, doesn't matter. Obviously, watching the football as well. Southampton are taking on Tottenham in the football, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. We're going to have it double screened. You'd like to think that Tottenham would win this game, but you never know. Ange Postecoglou is probably one game away from getting sacked. Apparently, I think Watchamina's the first match in the darts. I'm going to check all the matches just now as well. Also, just uploaded a match reaction for the Manchester Derby as well. Shout out to Musty in the chat. I bet you're happy. I bet you're happy. Jesus Christ. Are you man actually going to not deny being in the title race now? Even though I don't think you are. Yeah, big up to everyone and like the fucking stream, people. Like the stream if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow, man. Give us a follow because we're going to be streaming way more often, man. Streaming way more often. All right. Okay, you are in a title race. You are in a title race. Fair enough. Fair enough, Musty. So the matches today is Tricole versus Comito, Watamina versus Belmont. I don't know how to pronounce that Kim person's name, but versus Keen Barry, and evening session R2 is Humphries either against either Tricole or Comito. So the winner of Tricole versus Comito will face Luke Humphries. Luke Humphries. In the Southampton Tottenham match, Jed Spence is starting for Tottenham. Archie Grant Dragerson is the centre backs. So they're fucked. They're completely fucked. But it is Southampton at the end of the day. It is Southampton. Just sharing the videos out and streams out, people, as well. Get your thoughts in the comments. Get your thoughts in the comments on what you feel like is going to happen today in the darts and the football. Okay, should be starting. It's 7 o'clock now, people. So I'm assuming the darts is starting now. That's what it said on Sky on their Twitter. The Tottenham game's about to kick off as well. So as I said, people, keep an eye on that. I've got water for the night. We're gonna be here a while as well. We're gonna be here a while, 4 hours. I think this stream's gonna take anyway. Be live tomorrow for the West Ham Watchalong, live on Tuesday for the show of Alfie as well. Tottenham game's just kicked off. Playing Kulusevski on the right instead of the middle. Bergvall starting and just gone full throttle in terms of changing his whole starting 11, to be fair. Fraser Forster against his former club. But yeah, if you see me looking over there, my TV's over there for the football, screen's right in front of me for the Mac for, what's it called? Tottenham are already 1-0 up. I can't be bothered, man. Tottenham are already 1-0 up. They've just scored instantly. James Mann said that was 47 seconds in. That is ridiculous. Okay. That is actually ridiculous. I can't lie. That is fucking mad. That is fucking mad. That is mental. Evening section live from Alexandra Palace. Paddy Power. Sponsored by Paddy Power, this darts event. Is anyone offside in this? Surely someone's got to be offside for them to play this high up. Oh, Southampton are genuinely awful. Like the gaps in defence. Madison's way onside as well. It's a beautiful ball. Straight 1-0. Crazy. Crazy stuff. I didn't realize how much of a big darts community there was on Twitch as well, by the way. I never knew that before I started doing these streams. But these streams were always going to happen eventually. My 2 most viewed streams on YouTube is literally darts related. And I'm meant to be a football content creator. But darts community online is strong. It's strong. But yeah, the first quarter, James Wade is facing either Watchalong or Belmont. Steve Bunting as well on the first quarter, and the Deckers on the first quarter as well. Those are the standouts that I've spotted anyway. We know the Deckers been decent the past couple of tournaments that we've watched. Obviously, the Decker has had a couple great games with Luke Littler. Like he lost both of them, but I can't remember what tournament it was. A couple of tournaments ago, like a month and a half ago. Really decent. Luke Littler's on the second quarter, alongside Rob Cross, Nathan Aspinall. Those are the ones I know of. Oh no, I know Joyce as well. As I said, people, very new to darts still. I've only been watching it for this calendar year, to be honest. So anyone wants to educate me in the chat, feel free, man. Feel free, because we're just getting started with this shit, man. We're just getting started, honestly. I said I was meant to start at 7, but none of it has started yet. So I'm just going to carry on watching the football until that starts. And Tottenham currently just played out from the back. Southampton's press is so shit, man. Nobody's following up the press. They went to a diamond formation. Going to a diamond formation in modern day football, you've got to be really good at it. Michael Smith's in the third quarter, alongside Mansell, Gerwin Price, Joe Cullen, Van Louvren, Chris Dobie, Mansell. Yeah, there's a lot of great names on it. Gerwin Price on it as well. Van Gerwen's on the fourth quarter. Gary Anderson, Ross Smith. This is going to be interesting. I can't lie. I'm interested to see the matchups. But we're gonna have, like, throughout the week, people, because there's as I said, with the footballing schedule and a dart schedule on at the same time, we're basically gonna have a lot of double watch-alongs where we're watching the darts and the football at the same time. Because I was tempted to even do that for the Manchester derby and the darts, but I didn't have enough time to eat in between, so that would have taken up my whole evening time. But we will be doing it for basically the rest of the week in the Carabao Cup games as well. So we'll have a double watch along for Wednesday and Thursday, especially for Arsenal Palace and the darts on that day, and Tottenham Man United for the darts on that day as well. So if you're a football fan and a darts fan, these watch-alongs are just for you. These watch-alongs are perfect. Long throw, Jed Spence intercepted it. Like, it's typical Southampton to go 1-0 down, like literally a minute in. I'll try and keep an eye on the Chelsea Brentford game as well, but Chelsea are probably going to win that. Knowing them. It's still not started. It said it was going to start at 7. They're still talking. Flynn Downs here for Stevens, with Bellis, Walker Peters. Peters with a cross. That's a terrible cross. Sulemana. Ryan Manning. Southampton is shit, man. So fucking shit. Don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, not gonna lie. Feel free to get your questions in as well in either chat, in terms of the Twitch and YouTube as well, people. In case you want to ask any questions about anything, really. About anything. Feel free to interact in the chat as always. And give us a follow on the Twitch as well, because we're trying to build up the Twitch as we're streaming on both platforms as well. Tottenham already wasting time with these fake injuries. What, 7 minutes in? Well, his Madison, to be fair, does go down a lot. Archie Gray to Fraser Forster. Again, Tottenham comfortably played out from the back. It was very easy. His son. It's a Destiny a doggy. Bergvall. Could have been 2-0 there. Could have been 2. So the predictions from the people that did their darts predictions. Emma Peters predict Luke Littler, Gary Anderson by John Part, Mark Webster's predict Littler, Laura Turner's predict Humphries, so is Wayne Mardle, Glenn Durran has predict Luke Littler, Dan Dawson's predict Luke Humphries, Stuart Pike has predict Luke Littler, Abby Davis has predict Gary Anderson, and Rod Studd has predict Luke Humphries. I have a feeling I have a feeling that you can gather that it's pretty much the top three is either Gary Anderson, Littler, or Luke Humphries to pretty much win the whole thing, basically. I think in terms of consistency, as much as Luke Humphries has faltered with the past few times, like in certain games where he may not be straight on form, he's efficient. He's efficient. Obviously, Gary Anderson's very experienced and still kept up the level. Nearly beat Littler, and I think a lot of people would expect Littler to do well. I just think you never know because Littler's young. You never know what you're going to get with him. However, with the likes of Gary Anderson and the likes of Humphries, I think they're just slightly more efficient. So I think if I was to put my prediction, I'm going to say Gary Anderson's going to win the whole thing. I don't know why. It's just a guess. I'm not very good at predictions in general. Everything I predict goes wrong. So there you go. In the football, Tottenham are currently just comfortably playing. Southampton are genuinely awful, man. They should just relegate them now. As much as they're not going to beat like Derby County record of points or anything. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Like the way they set out today, the way they're trying to press is like one pass shouldn't be able to take out your whole pressing structure as well. So there you go with that. Bergvall to Spence. Here's Bergvall again. Little cross there. Son! 2-0. Tottenham are 2-0 up. This could be another 9-0. This could be another 9-0. What's it mean at practicing there? I'm assuming he's the first match then. But what's it mean? It was obviously in the last tournament as well. He is decent, to be fair. This goal, man, from Tottenham again, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. Like, if you're playing against Southampton, way too easy to play against. Way too easy to play against right now. Need to change that real quick. This Kim guy was a quarter-finalist apparently in 2012 of this tournament. Keane Barry is making his 6th consecutive World Championship appearance. I do wonder. Because as I said, I'm new. I don't know what darts players get paid, but to be like 6 in a row in these kind of in the world tournaments must be a decent living. Apparently, Son's most career goals is against Southampton. Didn't even know that he's got 9 against West Ham. Of course, he does. Bergvall. Madison with the ball over the top diagonal. Him and Son. Could be 3 here. It is 3-0. This is terrible. I literally just changed the score on the title. This is terrible. 3-0 down in 13 minutes. 3-0 down in 13 minutes is crazy. I can't lie. That is fucking mad. But then again, it's Southampton. I swear, if we don't beat, shout out to you, Villa fan. The darts is finally getting underway, bruv. Even I mean, we would like knowing us, we would have beat City. Have you got City at home, Villa fan? Or is it away? That's so peak. You just put Sulemana off. They're 14 minutes in, bruv. Has he put an extra defender on? Oh my god. At home, I think you'll beat them. I think you'll beat them then. I know it ain't the Villa Park record of last season. I don't really care though. Like you'll still beat them. Finally getting underway with the darts, people. Finally. Man said 7, like 7:15, and the show starts at 6:30. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. As I said, people, West Ham Watchalong tomorrow against Bournemouth. Crazy how Ange was activated when they find out he could be sacked. Do you know what it is? It's not even that, I'll be real. It's just Southampton. It's just Southampton being Southampton. Like, some of the goals they've conceded is genuinely horrendous. And by the way, he's taken off Salamana for Nathan Wood. So they've gone 5 in the back, 15 minutes in. Southampton are genuinely shit. I just tweeted out, Villa fan. I think this might be the worst Premier League team I've seen in my lifetime because I was a bit too young for the Derby County team. I think this is the worst. This is worse than nearly every team I've seen in the Premier. Even Daniel Farke's Norwich was better than this. Even like Chris Wilder's Sheffield United, or even the Sheffield United of last year was better than this. But we struggled against them. We've got them on Boxing Day. We'll probably struggle against them as well, bro. I know you only just beat them 1-0. We probably won't even beat them, knowing us. This guy's saying hi to everyone in his family, bro. The walking. I don't know. The only problem with watching the dance without sound is not hearing the walkout themes. I want to know what tunes are playing right now. Tyler Dibbling on the ball for Southampton. Good. Outside of the ball, cross, headed straight to Fraser Forster. You can't be that guy who's like, oh, I'm this attacking manager that likes to play on the front foot and sticks to my morals. And then 15 minutes in, you take off one of your attackers to put an extra defender on. Like, I'll be real, yeah, their players are shit. But the reason why they're 3-0 down is because of the way the manager set up against them. Like, genuinely, they're terrible. And he was never made for the Premier League anyway. I predicted them to stay out just to be unpopular. To be honest with you, I don't want to predict 3 teams going down from the Championship to the Prem back down to the Championship again because I knew everyone was going to do that, and nobody predicted Wolves to be in the position they are. Oh, I need to blow my nose. So give me. Fucking colds in December, bruv. I said Macklemore. I don't even know what that is. That's where he's from in his hometown and stuff. I've got no clue where that is, not gonna lie. Oh, that's brilliant from Saar there. Destiny a doggy. And we're underway, people. Tricole versus Comito. Whoever wins in this faces Luke Humphries. Tottenham on the attack as well. Jesus Christ. Comito's from Australia and Tricole's from France. Okay. 100 to start off with for Tricole. Sounds like I'm saying Tricole, like, alright, Tricole and all that. Comito. Could be a 180 there. Ah, it's a 140. 140. It's the first of three as well. First of three. I'm assuming it'd be first of three sets. I don't know how many legs there are in these three sets, though. But if you're like, I'm just thinking, if you're playing in this tournament, every game must be like a final to then get into the next round. Kamito's on 138 now. Tricole's not really hitting the trebles. Everyone's got their Paddy Power banners up. There's always someone in the darts that's dressed like Mario and Luigi. I'll rate it, man. I'll rate it. Treble 20 there. Landed himself on a 40. Straight 100 there. No, straight 60, sorry. Double 20. Second opportunity here for Comito. Third opportunity. He's missed all three, but because Tricole's on 221, you have a chance to get back. Tottenham can make it 4 here. Jed Spence. Son completely misses it. Nah, Madison's overdone it there. Tricole still hasn't hit many trebles here. He's put himself on 161. Comito misses double 20 again. Finally hits it after his fifth dart. 1-0 up. Comito wins the first leg. Not the greatest of starts either. I'm expecting us to sign a defender or two in January. What, 2 centre-backs or a centre-back and a full-back? Or where in defence you try to sign? Right back and a centre-back. Makes sense. Makes sense, because Matty Cash obviously needs competition, innit? But you probably need another starter to give him that competition, but also to fit the way you guys play. Because Consa was playing there a lot last season. And obviously, a centre-back, you've been saying for a while, especially with Diego Carlos there, you needed an upgrade on him. 250 now for Tricole. I don't like his name, Tricole. Yeah, as I said, it feels like I'm just calling him Tricole and all that. 140 though. This time he's finally hitting the trebles. Comito could make it 140 at least. He tried to go for the treble 19. Oh, he missed a double 16 there to close it out, but he'll have another chance. As Comito's on 204. Could be a 180 here. First 180 of the tournament. No, maybe not. Definitely not. Didn't even see where that hit because it was off camera. Double 60 for Tricole, 1-1. Hearing Tamori and Boyoma mentioned. I don't even know who Boyoma is. But Tamori would be a good signing. Tamori's a good player. I wanted him at West Ham for forever. We were linked again in the summer. But I'm happy with the centre-backs we bought. But that'll be an upgrade on what you have, to be fair. Have Tamori and Konza as your right centre-back options, then Miggs and Torres as your left centre back options. Oh, Osasuna centre half. Apparently, he's had a good season. Yeah, fair enough. I've not watched an Osasuna game in years, so I couldn't tell you if he's good or not. But I trust your scouting team. It's just whether you can spend or not, innit? Obviously, you've discussed the PSI issue previously. Treble 19 and a 20 there for Kamito. Oh, he's on a 295. We could definitely spend if it's not a lot. Fair. Boy almost 3 million. Yeah, it's okay. So you should get him over the line realistically. Oh, Tottenham can make it 4. They've made it 4-0. Pape Mate Sarr scored, has made it 4-0 against Southampton. 24 minutes in. Oh, it could have been a 180 there for Tricole there. Only a 140. We still haven't got a 180 yet. Kamita's not getting in this one either. Got a triple 18 though. That's a good recovery. That's a good recovery return. Got a 64 Kamito. If he doesn't get this, then allows Tricole to get the easy double 8 for the 16. Double 20. Missed it again. Oh, my days. He missed an opportunity there to go 2-1 up. Now, Tricole can break. Southampton are dog shit, man. He's missed a double A. Okay, no, he hit it the second time. 2-1 up for Tricole. Now he gets to throw first again. Decent match, to be fair. Just not enough, I guess, not enough trebles or whatever, but... Destiny and Doggy's injured for Tottenham. 140 there for Kamito. Still a decent return. Oh, so close to a 180 there. Tricole's hitting the trebles though. He started slow when hitting the trebles, but he's hitting them now. Petro Porro's coming off with a doggy. Just a straight 60 there. There's already Southampton fans leaving the stadium. I don't even blame them. They probably don't even live that far away, but they're already leaving. I hear it. Could already see empty seats. Why should you stay if you're 4-0 down in 20 minutes? Oh, I tried the treble 19 there, Kamito. Would you leave the stadium if this happened to West Ham this early? To be fair, it did happen to West Ham this early last year, in February. West Ham Arsenal. To be fair, it happened this year with West Ham Arsenal as well. I was tempted this year, Villa fan, because it happened to us twice in a row against Arsenal. But I left in the 91st minute instead because we scored 2 goals. And I was like, I might leave at half time instead. when we were 4-0 down, but then we scored two, and then they scored another. I was like, if they make it 6-2, I'll leave. But they didn't. So I left in the 91st minute when Danny Ings missed a sitter, missed an open goal. And I was like, okay, I'll leave in the 91st minute just before everyone else. In the 6-0, when we were 4-0 down, me and my mum stayed. But we said after, why didn't we leave? Why didn't we leave early? Like, we should have left early. So I kind of regret not doing it, to be honest. If this was happening to Tottenham, like, as in, like, if we were losing to Tottenham, 4-0 down, I am not staying. I can promise you that I am not staying. That's a big game. I ain't staying. Double 10 there for Tricole. Take that into the break to go 3-1 up. Kabito missed a couple chances there to get more than one leg there. He looks like he's swearing to himself. I'll turn my attention on the Tottenham game now. It's on the break, but it was all smiles from Kabito beforehand, but he's now losing to Tricole. So it's first of 3 legs to then make 3 sets. So 3 legs a set each, and it's first of 3 sets, to explain it loosely. Southampton got a free kick. Free kick in straight at Fraser Forster. Jesus Christ. I can see some Southampton empty seats. I don't blame them for leaving at all. Jed Spencer's not enough, but looks like Solanke's injured as well. Or he might just be changing his boots. At this point, if you're like an old Southampton fan, you might as well be like, I've seen it all type shit. They're on the counter now, to be fair, but it's just been tackled. Shout out to everyone that's in it. Make sure to leave a like if you're on the YouTube and follow if you're on the Twitch. Trying to reach 1K on YouTube as soon as possible. Going to bring you all darts and football content. We've got the West Ham Watchalong tomorrow. We've got the show Alfie on Tuesday. And we've got content for the rest of the week. Going to be streaming every day. Yeah, every day apart from... No, every day, even Sunday as well. So every day this week. Pretty much nearly every day. I'm sure we'll be on other people's shows during that time as well. Southampton got a free kick. Again, it's another terrible set piece. About to get underway again with Tricole Kabito for the second set. Tricole took the first one after winning 3-1 in terms of legs against Kabito. Kabito had a couple chances to and get over the line after taking the first leg. Just trying to keep an eye on both here. Tottenham on the counter attack. Son, great save. Yeah, Tricole was struggling to hit the trebles at first when um when they started the match, but then started to hit more trebles as they were more comfortable. Still can't believe there's fans of my fan base who want Emery out. It's just reactionary people online, isn't it? Like, who do they want that's better than Unai Emery right now? Emery needs the money on players that, well, he just needs more. Like, he needs to get trusted with the spending in it for his team, because his system's really, really good. It's just, don't get me wrong, he let himself down with the substitutions, in my opinion, in the first game, and he's not perfect or anything. But in terms of the clubs like us and the um, clubs like us and clubs like you, like, getting a manager like Emery is a dream for me. I asked that question and someone told me Iraola Hoynes. That's the thing. Like, they're good managers, but they're not an upgrade on Unai Emery. So that's ridiculous, isn't it? And the thing is, I don't like being the guy to be asked who do they want, because people always ask me who do I want as manager, like I'm a director of football, but it's just out of interest, isn't it? And when people ask me, "Oh, who do you want in Moyes goes? Who do you want in Moyes goes?" I wanted the Stuttgart manager. I wanted Ruben Amorim to upgrade, innit? And Emery is not the one who created this PSR rules exactly. You're still in that building phase. Like, you just got into the Champions League. Like, I think you guys should have won the Conference League. Don't get me wrong, but you guys should have, like, you guys have just got into the Champions League. You're doing well, in my opinion, in the Champions League. However, like, Emery's a really good manager, man. I just don't understand. Like, I understand criticism. I don't understand wanting him out. But that's like the culture we're in online. It's either like you're in or you're out, sort of thing. But if you lose a couple games, you're out. And maybe that's hypocritical coming from me, but I'm complaining about a bum of a manager compared to what people online are complaining about. Double free here for Tricole. Nice. He's taking the first leg of the second set as well. Oh, Tyler Dibbling just slid in a great ball, but it's great defended by Dragonson, cleared away by Spence. Not the greatest of starts here from Kamito. He's really dipped since he won the first leg in the first set. Treble 19 there from Tricole. Need to set my alarms. First 180 of the whole match, and it's from Kamito. Now he's on 163. I get the reactionary thing, mate, but people are forgetting our summer window was awful because of PSR. Could you imagine if we got Felix Milenkovic, Katarina Baena, who we wanted? That would have been a sick window. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people are being reactionary. Like, they're being stupid, bro. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it personally. But that's the world we're living in. That's the world we're living in, where you've got to be manager out after a dip of form, which is what I wouldn't be. If it was just a dip of form for my club, I wouldn't be manager out. But people are stupid, man. People are stupid. I think you lot will be fine, but you guys are one of the teams that desperately needed the January transfer window. You desperately need players in. Kamito is now on 38. Double 16. Double eight now. Missed the double eight. Can Tricole capitalise trying to get on a 94? January will definitely be busy. So yeah. There you go then. There you go. You'll be fine. Double 20. One dart for the double 10. One dart for the double 10 for Tricole. He gets it. Two legs again. No, again, despite hitting the 180, Kamito has missed a chance to take advantage. This has constantly been a theme of missed opportunities. Adam Armstrong's just missed an absolute sitter for Southampton to score a goal there. 140 start here from Tricole again. He can take the advantage into the third leg. It's not even best of three, it's first 2-3, but he could end this very quickly if Kamito doesn't take advantage eventually. It doesn't even matter whether he's throwing first or not. Doesn't take advantage of this Kamito. He's hit a treble there though. Can he hit treble 19? Every time he's gone back to the treble 19, he's failed to hit. Double 18 there from Tricole again. So he's got on a 36. Kamito's not going to take a chance to go with 151. Like he sweeped up this second leg more than he did this second set more than he did the first set. Tricole. I'm doing a West Ham save on FM to clear my mind from this club. Double 9 here for Tricole. To be fair, as a man who's obviously done a West Ham save on the FM yet, probably some of the easiest save, if you got the right system, of course, the easiest save to do. Because the squad is decent. I like to play football there. Finally, Kamito takes advantage and sweeps up for the 2-1 to take advantage of Tricole's misfortune in this one. But yeah, doing the West Ham save on FM is piss easy, man. I want everything with West Ham, and honestly, I generally was a quadruple invincible in one of the saves. So I was like, okay, I'm done now. I'm done now. I had like a front three of like Evan, Ferguson, Doku, and Bowen or something. In fact, I think Jared Bowen left, so I picked Jeremy Frimpong, who's probably my favourite player on the whole on FM. Not gonna lie. Quick little 140 there for Kamito. He's getting back into the groove of things slowly. He should be able to take advantage as he is throwing first. Could make the last leg really interesting for this set if he manages to get over the line for this one. Not the greatest there from Kamito. It's a chance for Tricole to take advantage. He's only on a 123. After being on like a 181 or whatever it was. Again, failing to miss the trouble was a bit like he did in the first set. Decent total there. Set himself up well for the double 16 to make it 2-2, but can Tricole 20 treble 20. Yeah, not the best. Not the best total there. Only got a 90 there. Double 16 for Kamito. Now a double 8. Now a double 4. Double 4. 2-2. If Chelsea win, Arsenal can say bye-bye to their title hopes. Let me check the score. Oh, Chelsea are winning. Okay, fair enough. I've only just seen that now. Cucurella, I've got him in my fantasy football, so that will boost my points. And Chelsea are probably going to win. I think Arsenal should say bye-bye to their title hopes anyway, Villa fan, because they went. I can't lie. After the Bournemouth Newcastle streak of games, I thought, yeah, they're done. And then against Fulham, they made it worse. And Mellon actually called it, by the way. Mellon called it on the Friday show. He said, what's it called? Arsenal will draw 0-0 with Everton. He called that. So I didn't think it would actually be a 0-0 game, but it was one of them, like, you can probably see it happening. So I predicted 1-0 Arsenal. Just I thought they'd get lucky, but they didn't. Is Alfie Arteta out? Alfie's Arteta out if he doesn't win anything this season. So he's basically Arteta out, but he's just unofficially. I'm going to press him on that on Tuesday. Shout out to Free Judgment Hair Joe. Big up Mike's. Big up. So man put Madweke on the. Is that Madweke with the Ballon d'Or thing, bro? I just saw he just got an assist, so I'm assuming you just made that profile picture now. When it takes all in this last leg, in terms of the set, of course. Mansa Cucurella scored. Fair enough. Probably been the best left back this season by far. Not gonna lie. Double 20. Oh, that's brilliant from Tricole. He goes 2-0 up. What's his name? Made it interesting, but Tricole just get over the line. No, it's Madweke, but it's an inside joke with Madweke as he despised it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, well, Jams, right. I forget. Jams calls him Maduki, innit? I know Jams. I think I've seen a couple of tweets from Jams, just like what life is like without Madueke and stuff. And I understand, especially when you got Jadon Sancho and Pedro Neto as your wingers, you probably don't want to have Madueke on a pitch as much. I think I think he could be a good squad player in it. I think he could be good against the lesser sides, but definitely not as a starter. I knew Maresca would like him though, just because of the type of wingers he liked at Leicester with Mavadini and Fatawu, the 1v1 wingers type stuff that could go around on the outside as well. It's just his end product is horrible at times. It's just like very moments type player. I'm still gonna have the reacting to Arsenal fan meltdowns straight after the stream. I'm gonna record that, and that's basically it. Yeah, I'm gonna react to that, and then we'll be done for the day. But Yeah, has Littler played yet? Littler's not playing today. I think he's playing on Tuesday. I just had him in a thumbnail just because I thought I was going to put a darts player on every thumbnail, but I didn't even know who was playing today until I started the stream. Oh, what a goal! James Madison just made it 5-0. Jesus Christ, Southampton, man. It could be another 9-0 here if Tottenham actually still carry on going for it. I don't think they will, because what do people do when they're already up when it comes to batterings? They just try and see the game out already, but Tottenham should just carry on. Feel free to ask some questions in the comments and to interact in the chat. And yeah, just going to kick it, people. Just going to kick it. Do you know what? Saying that, I'll be back, people. I'll be back. All right, we're back. After this will be Watchalong versus Belmont. Kim Hubrex versus Keen Barry, and then Humphries faces the winner out of these two. So there's going to be times where some players play twice in one night. There's no group stage to this, I don't think, as well. So it's just like, once you get knocked out, you get knocked out. So some people just play one game in the tournament in general. But we're back underway. Half time in the Tottenham game, by the way. Back underway with the darts, though. Kamito is starting. He needs to have one of the best comebacks of all time if he's going to get anything out of this. Not the greatest of starts from Tricole there. Then again, he's not too far behind Kamito. So there you go. Gonna have the West Ham watch along tomorrow as well. Tricole could hit 180 here. Oh, 180. First one for Tricole. He's been bound to hit that. He hasn't hit one at 180, and he's still winning 2-0 on sets. So there you go with that. Could be a 140 here at least for Kamito. Set himself good for the 65, but despite throwing first, he's put himself at a disadvantage. Then again, Tricole should have got at least like finished a leg there, but he hasn't. Unless Kamito bottles this, he's hit the bullseye. 7, double 4. Missed the double 4. He always misses the last total he has to hit. Always misses it. Double 20 for Tricole. 1-0 up and he throws first next. Obviously, if he wins this leg, he wins the whole thing. Kamito's just not hitting the right totals, man. Not hitting the right totals at all. Bullseye here for the completely wayward of the bullseye. His aim is horrible when he tries to hit his last target, Kamito. Trying to hit 108, he's never going to hit 108 doing that. Not even hit one triple there, Tricole. It's not been the greatest quality in terms of darts match, I have to say. But I guess that's why these guys aren't as known as the others. Could double 20, double 10. He's hit the double 10 at least, so 1-1. I'm always interested in some of the outfits that these people go up in a fucking crowd, like some fancy dress party. Do you know what's so embarrassing about this Southampton Tottenham game? Yeah, they've got Aaron Ramsdale in the studio as a pundit because he's injured. You know, imagine like being a current player, being a pundit, talking about how your team has gone 5-0 down at halftime. Like, what the fuck are you meant to say? Madison did a dart celebration, of course. Kamita's on 87. He should take advantage. Should really, realistically win this set. Double 8. All right, he's got a chance to go double 4. Like, literally, Tricole's on 342. But this is still, like, not efficient enough from Kamita. And there it is, 2-1. 2-1 to Kamito. It's a lot of drone angles in this camera stuff. Could be a 180 here, 180 there from Tricole. Set himself up well to go on 108. Do you watch Star Wars? I watched Star Wars until it became all Disney. So like, I watched the original 6. I watched The Force Awakens and Rogue One. I wasn't a big fan of Rogue One. Um, there's only so much you can really do when you're basing a film in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Thank you, Villa fan. Disney did ruin it because I tried to when I watched Force Awakens, I was like, nah, man, just don't, just you can't like what's the phrase? If ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't like if ain't broke, don't fix it. Like the original six are great films. Like I saw even a tweet the other day talking about what film could you rewatch again for the first time, and it was Revenge of the Sith. That film broke my heart when I was a kid, man. When they when I watched that for the first time, that film broke my heart as a kid, man. When they would turn on the Jedi's. Obviously, it's such a sick film when you watch it now, but it's like you get to appreciate more stuff. I haven't rewatched it in a very long time, but that's because I have nothing to rewatch it on. But that's probably my favorite uh set of films, to be honest, because I'm not really a big film guy, but I was just watching a lot of Star Wars when I was younger. It's now 2-2. It's now whoever wins this leg wins the set, just like the first leg. But yeah, really like Star Wars. Obviously, I didn't continue to watch the Disney films after that because even when talking to my friends about it and what they were saying about it, like the storylines just got really ridiculous. Star Wars Rebels was a good show. I can't remember what Star Wars Rebels was like. Joy is I loved watching the Clone Wars, obviously the cartoon when I was young, when I was like a kid, because that I would say that was like Cartoon Network days and Nickelodeon days and Boomerang days where you just sit and watch on TV, switching in between like cartoons and stuff. Not a 180 there from Kamito. Set himself up good though. Yeah, Clone Wars was goated, man. That was when like Lego was popping as well. I had Star Wars Lego. Like I was a Star Wars kid. My dad put me onto Star Wars. I just kept watching it. When I watched I think it was the Force Awakens was the film where they just came back in it. When they killed Han Solo, I was like, yeah, nah, this fucking thing's bullshit, man. The shock! I was in the cinema watching Force Awakens, and everyone gasped when Han Solo died. I was so pissed off, man. Kamito wins that leg. Wins that set. Sorry, he's kept himself in this, and he delays the game for another time. Whoever wins this faces Luke Humphries, so it's a great redemption arc from Kamito so far, but doesn't matter unless he equalizes. Again, Tricole with the trebles. Just hit 100 total first. Apparently, Southampton have only scored 5 goals in 16 games. That kind of sums them up. We'll probably still lose to them on Boxing Day, knowing us. Again, not the greatest throw there from Tricole. I mean, from Kamito, sorry. Chance to go 1-0 up there for Tricole if Kamita doesn't throw the greatest. They'll throw Southampton Tottenham second half's about to start as well. Set himself up good there to hit a double 10 for the next go, unless Kamita can take advantage of 117. No, you can't see it 20 there. 19. Not one treble in sight. Not one treble in sight. 219 to the 20, 58. Double 10 here for Tricole. Got 3 options. Okay, now a double 5. Missed the double 5. He's hit a 5. I mean, he can still win it, but it's just like you're longing it out, sort of thing. Son's come off of Brennan Johnson. Jesus Christ. Double 20. Kamito's also failed to take advantage again. 1. Now a double 2. He's hit a 2. Double 1. How do you long it out that much to hit a total? He literally waited until he hit the lowest number to actually get over the line in the leg. $375 to $235 there. Decent 140 there from Kamito. Can Kamito still capitalise? He's meant to be throwing first, but he doesn't take advantage of it. Southampton on the attack now. Ryan Manning. Ryan Manning's still there. Nah, no chance of that being a penalty. Tricole can't take advantage necessarily, but then again, this is good if you're throwing second to be still 50 behind. Couple trebles and you're in front again. Man like Joe Kamito. Probably not going to win this leg, Tricole, but unless Kamito somehow bottles it again. Treble 20, double 8, 1-1. He's still in this. He's still keeping himself in it, slowly but surely. Tricole just got to play his game. Tottenham on the attack again. Could have been 6 if that ball went through. Again, failing to hit the trebles. Again, just a normal 60 from Tricole. Finally, he hit treble. And another one, it could be 180 here. That's the reason why we've already had like 2 180s in the whole entire match. in the whole entire match. Quite poor quality for a darts match. Tricole's on 62 there, set himself up well. 20, double 16, he's missed. But got a great chance to just put that to bed for the next one because Kamita's on 206. He ain't gonna finish that in 3 darts. Kulusevski's on a counter for Tottenham. And Tricole takes advantage. 2-1 up. Even though Kamita's throwing fast, he's got a great chance to end the whole match. Even if he doesn't get in this one, he's throwing first for the next one. So, there you go. Excuse me. Could be a 180 from Kamito, 140 ricochet. The third dart fully ricocheted there. $12. Bullseye. Again, wayward of the bullseye again. This is a chance Tricole could end this whole match right here. Double 10, double 5 now. Missed it. That was the chance. That was the chance to end the whole thing. Kamito's got to hit this 46 now. In 3 darts. 9. Double 20. 2-2. Tricole bottled that one. Completely bottled that one. Could be a 180 from Kamito. What a way to respond. What a way to respond and try and get back into this and fully take advantage. This is pretty put the level up. Tricole could also get a 180. He's at 140, but it's still not terrible. It's not terrible at all. But then again, if you're throwing fast, you kind of got to be ahead. Even though that's not how it always works. $140 again. $17. Treble 20. Treble 20. Double 7. I don't know where he was going with that. I think he's completely messed this up, not gonna lie. At a 10. It's not the greatest. But then again, double 16 for the next one if Kamita doesn't get this 54. 9. It's not what he wanted. Now it's a 45. Double 20. He's done decent on them in the pot. Oh, he's completely missed it. He's completely missed it. I'll be very surprised if Tricole doesn't finish this match off now. And he's won it. He's won it. Do you know what? It took longer than it should have. It took longer than it should have. But Tricole will face Luke Humphries later today. But it was a decent match. It was a decent match. You actually thought that Tricole would have run away with it after the way he started in the first two legs. But Kamito gave it a good go in the end. Both had their wavelengths of just being on top in the match. But he will face Humphries in the next round. Just making that clear in the title. But I think Watchalong going to play next. He's just been interviewed now as well, so perfect timing. But that should be interesting as well. Got 3 more matches. 3 more matches to watch. Meanwhile, Southampton, Tottenham. Just turning my attention quick to that. Southampton are losing 5-0. Tottenham are kind of just seeing it out. If Tottenham were serious, they'd go for the 9 or try and beat it and go for the 10. Because this Southampton team is actually worse than the 2 teams that got beat 9-0. Just see Marco Richards making more excuses for Marcus Rashford as usual. Joe Rebo here for Southampton. Kyle Walker-Peters. Still Walker-Peters. on the same side this leg as the James Wade side, as the Luke Humphries side. So I should be interested to see who gets over the line here. So this is whoever's going to face in the quarterfinal sort of thing. I honestly thought Kim Humphries versus Keen Barry would be two women when I first saw their names. I forget Kim's a man's name as well. Alright, getting started, people. What's the meaners? Match is up next. They're just walking out now. I'm currently just making a thumbnail. Here's Tyler Dibbling for Southampton. Doesn't deserve to be in this mess. See who gets over the line in this one. All right, underway, people. Watchamina versus Belmont. Watchamina getting started. 4:25 against. I've never watched Belmont before. I've watched Watchamina a few times in, in previous tournaments. Could be a 180 here from Belmont. It is a 180 straight away. We've got already nearly as many 180s here as we did for the other previous match. Should be a higher quality game, this. What's I mean to set himself up well for a double 20 in the next one. Transferred quick double 20, missed the first dart, missed the second dart. It's good he got that one because Belmont could have had a chance to capitalise with a double 18, so there you go with that. Southampton had a chance there to get a goal. A bit embarrassing, that. Hit the treble 19 at least. Belmont's done well here with his first throw. $128 now. Could be capitalising at 284. So the 229 instead. Belmont should get over the line here with this one. $137. Double 10. 1-1. Decent though. This is definitely going to be a more better quality match than the previous match. I'll be real. Big up to Carl in the chat. Big up, Carl. Hope you're doing well, bro. Did Go and Price play yet? I think Go and Price is playing either Tuesday or Wednesday. He's not playing today. Currently, Watchamina versus Belmont's playing. Luke Humphries is playing later. And Keane Barry's playing after this. Two double 20s there. Could have been a bullseye shot. But he set himself up well still because got a 42 to hit next to make it 2-1. Ten, double 16, 2-1 Watamina. Not the best there. Didn't only hit one treble there. Belmont. Very low scoring set or round this. Only hit a 100 there, Belmont. Tried to go for the bullseyes, 25. Double 20. I missed a chance for the double 20, but again, as I always say, set himself up well still. Double 20 for Watamina. He takes the first leg very quickly as well, very quickly. So 1-0. I'll turn my attention back to the Southampton game for a bit. Just blow my nose quickly. I don't even know if Southampton should even sack their manager at this point. But then again, they're probably relegated anyway. Is Ben Chilwell coming to West Ham on a loan deal in January? I hope not, and I don't think that's necessary. I don't think he's the greatest at left backs, especially at a back four as well. He's kind of washed, but it wouldn't surprise me. I don't think so though. I don't think so. It wouldn't be surprised me if we were looking at him, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, Chelsea winning 2-0, yeah. I expected them to win that game. Who scored? Just checking it now. Oh, Jackson scored. Of course he did. Of course he did. Jed Spence come off for Tottenham there. Even Timo Werner's come on for Tottenham. That's when you know the game's done. I expected Chelsea to go over the line in that Brentford game. That puts them in a really good position just in general for, well, I guess the title race or just in the table in general. Obviously, not that far behind Liverpool, despite them having a game in hand and stuff. They kind of just got to get the job done in December and stuff. But Walker Peters has done well there for Southampton. Could get a consolation. Oh, I thought that went in. Tyler Dibbling, though, what a player. What a player. Southampton has scored. He's offside. Mateus Fernandez was offside there. They're useless, man. They're the worst team I've seen in the Premier League by far. Worst team by far. And he was offside. He was blatantly offside. One thing Tottenham are actually good at is when teams get into wide areas and went across the board, they're good at offside trapping. Just being caught in transition and central areas. Back underway in the darts. Belmont start in the second set for the first leg. What's my lineup for tomorrow? If it was up to me, I'll go Fabianski in goal because Emerson's suspended. So I'll go Mavropanos right back, Tadibo, Kilman centre back, Wan-Bissaka left back, Soler, Souček in the pivot, Paquetá. Well, Soler, Souček, and Paquetá midfield again, just roaming around with each other. Kudus on the right, Somerville on the left, and Bowen up front, probably. Unless Fulkirk is fully fit to start, then I'd probably put Fulkirk into the Paquetá and put Bowen on the right and put Kudus in the 10, but that'll be my lineup for tomorrow. I don't want Alvarez to start. He had a terrible game. Obviously, Emerson's suspended. I don't really want Soufal to start. I think he probably will start Soufal, but because of the whole Tadibo thing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think regardless of what lineup we line up though tomorrow, we're probably gonna. Pardon me, we're probably gonna lose. Oh, well done from Watchamina. What a start to break on the first throw to hit 2 double 20s. That's class. That's class right there. He's been very efficient so far. His best individual performance on the night. Both teams making subs again in the Southampton game. Decent there from Watchalong. Kept Belmont. Capitalise as 100. Meh. To be fair, it's actually better than what I mean to score. 140 there from Watchalong. Could be another 140. Another 140. That's still a decent total. Keeping up with the paces against Watchalong. Failed to capitalise again. $16. 80 here. 20. 20 again. Double 20. It's way off. Way off. Way off to make it 2-0. So Belmont could break here. That's a 48. Double 16. Missed again. Chance to go 2-0 up in this set. In this leg, sorry. Double 10. 2-0 Watchalong. Who do you think will win the World Championship? I said, who did I say earlier? I said it'll be Humphries or Gary Anderson, just of pure consistency. I think it will still be Humphries, though. Because as much as he beats himself up at times, he was efficient in the last tournament, despite him not being happy with his own performances. I just think he'll carry the same momentum within that and the same confidence. And especially if you're back off winning another tournament, they usually take that confidence into the next tournament. Even though Luke Littler failed to do that in the previous one, but he still got to a final by doing it. Obviously, Littler will want to carry on his great streak. He's had a fantastic year. Gary Anderson will want to, prove that he's still top. Van Gowen's been talking a lot before the tournament, so he'll probably be up there. He's talking confident. He hasn't been great though since the Premier League Championship. So he was terrible in the group stage of the tournament a couple tournaments ago. The one that Littler won. I forget all the names of these. I'm not good with names. I think Michael Smith. Michael Smith did win. I think Michael Smith won the last one. Do you know what? He needs to bounce back. He needs to bounce back because he hasn't been great recently. But he is sick though. Obviously, everyone goes back to that match with Van Gogh when, what was it, last year or 2 years ago? When both of them were off to a 9 data. So maybe the better competition will bring the best out of him. Watchalong could get this done very quickly. But I also said that in the previous match, so there you go with that. Or it could be 180 here for Belmont. Put the pressure on 180 from Belmont. But Watchalong should get up and that would be in 128. Let's set himself up good for a double 16 for the next one. Double 16 from Watchalong, 2-0. Switch back to the back end of this Tottenham game. Make sure to leave a like on the video, people. And if you're on Twitch, make sure to follow, because we'll be doing more. Oh, Brentford scored. Oh, that's taking points off my FPL. Thanks, Brentford. Unless a Boomo scored. Oh, a Boomo scored. It's calm. Cancels out. Cancels out. My favourite Darwin. Favourite Dart. Why did I say Darwin? My favourite darts player is Gerwin Price. Yo, Gerwin Price is a character in himself, to be fair. Very passionate. I don't really know too much about when he speaks, though. I'm pretty sure when I first heard him speak, he had a surprisingly high-pitched voice. I could be wrong, though. No, that was Rob Cross. Rob Cross. Rob Cross's voice surprised me when I first ever heard him. I didn't expect his voice to be that high-pitched. I'm hearing it. Boomo just scored, though, for Brentford, so I don't know whether Brentford have left it late or not, but no, I guess that would be interesting. Tyler Dibbling for Southampton. He's just such a good dribbler. Such a good player. Just having fun. Always happens when like a team gets battered in the first time. A bit like us when we were losing 5-2 against Arsenal, and then no goals happened in the second half. Just like this game. That's why I didn't think it was going to be another like 9-0, 10-0 or whatever it was. James Madison's been given man of the match. I mean, he kind of needed to give that kind of performance after the way he played against Rangers. He was terrible against Rangers. There's always that allegation of he doesn't really like hostile atmospheres, doesn't really play well in hostile atmospheres as a footballer, which is not a great attribute to have. Makes you a bit weak. I'm surprised there's Southampton fans that are still in the ground. Oh, it could have been 6 there. More Southampton fans leaving than that. It's currently 2-0 Watchalong. We should be getting underway for a third set. But Watchalong quite comfortably being very clinical, being very efficient. Belmont hasn't been bad. It's just the difference in quality is quite out there. Yeah, my stupid neighbour's crying again. All right, back underway. Decent there from Belmont. There are banners out in the Southampton game about Russell Martin, get out of my club from Southampton fans, so time must be up. I mean, they already gave up after seeing the football in the Premier League and what it produced previously, and it took a while for them to take to him in the Championship as well. Meanwhile, in the darts, good, a good first leg in this set currently. Belmont having a slight advantage, even though Watamina's played, and he's got a 180 again. He's done very well, to be fair to him. For someone that's losing 2-0, he's not playing bad. He's not playing bad. It's more credit to how good Watamina has been, and he's probably going to lose this leg despite throwing first. Missed the double 16 there. He's got another chance though. He missed the second one. Even if he misses the third one, he'll have a chance to do it again. He's missed all three, but he'll do it again. Russell Barnes walked straight down the dressing room as Tottenham beat Southampton. Turn this screen off now. 8-8 from Belmont. He's taken the first leg. Can now put pressure on. He looks a bit like Aaron Hunt. Aaron Hunt, is that his name? The guy that Angry Ginge is friends with. $180 there from Watsamina. So now he's giving Belmont the exact same treatment Belmont gave him. Can Belmont also equalize on 180? Yes, he can. The quality's really picked up in this game. Okay, this time not, but this time a couple treble 19s maybe. Yep, that's still decent. That's still decent. $13, double 20. Double 20 again. You missed a chance, but you'll get a chance to go double 10 for the next one. And well, to be fair, then again, Belmont might get 108. It's possible to get 3 darts to make 108. Treble 19s. 19. Double 16. Had a chance to go 2-0 up there. Oh, he's missed the double 10s. And he's dropped his other dot. Double 5. Double 5. 1-1. And now Watamina gets the throw. So they broke each other's throws. Fair play to them. Just check the Chelsea game as well. I ended 2-1. Fuck's sake. These Chelsea fans are going to be fucking unbearable after this. He tried to go for the trebles there. He didn't hit any of the trebles there, Belmont. Curry at 128. Chance to go double 16. Belmont ain't going to win this leg for sure. Double 16, double 8, double 8. 2-1 up. He's got a chance to win it. They've got a chance to win it. Whether it's by breaking Belmont throw again or whether he wins it in his throw. He's got a chance in the next 2 legs. Belmont's not no pushover though. There's been great competition, to be fair. It's been a decent match just in general. Not the best total, to be fair. Either. Pardon me. Little bullseye shot from Watchalong there. He might not be able to finish this one though. 83 is a total that could be easily done in 3 darts. Double 9. Belmont equalizes. So now it's winner takes all in this one in terms of the set. But for Watchalong, there's way more on the line. Fails to hit the 180 there, but obviously if he gets this one, he wins 3-2. Could be another 180 from Belmont. It is. He's been decent with his 180s. He's been very consistent. Very, very consistent indeed. Double 12. Belmont's completely missed a chance to win that leg. 57. Double 20. This is his chance. Double 20 to win the whole thing. And he does just about as well. Because despite Belmont not winning a set, that was a very tough match. He gave it a really good go, Belmont. It's kind of harsh the fact that he had to come up against someone as efficient as Watchalong, because I want to see what you could have done later in the tournament. But, however, credit to Watchalong. Like, he fully deserved that. Fucking TikTok man keeps fucking missing my match previews, bro. So Watchamina will face James Wade. He'll face James Wade in round 2. So that'll be interesting. We get to see the first round 2 match today, and that'll be later, I guess. But is what it is. Make sure to like the video, people. Try and get it to as many likes as possible.